Hello everybody, my name is Ruslan Smirnov. Welcome to my Remindable usability test. I built my Remindable app and I should make a usability testing to test how user-friendly it's to a people. Well, when you first use an app, where does you use it, on a life or in a business?
Okay, so hello. Well, when I'm using the application, I think firstly I use like straight for my business for work that I'm doing because I relate more to work and technology. In my personal life, I use, and mostly in my personal in life, I'm using mobile applications on the cell phones because they're more handy. When I work, mostly what I use, it's different applications through web browser. So, and very often I use the same application on the phone and the browser. For example, what I do very often, I use Google services with my students and in my work, collaborative Web 2 applications like Google Docs, for example, or different type of sessions for communication. In my personal life side, very often I use application for searching different things when I'm in the city or in the neighborhood. What I use, for example, Gas Buddy. That's application that are looking for the best price of the gas in the area. Applications that are connected to the phone, and it's kind of very easy to pull them out and look up different info on those applications.
Well, thank you very much. And how usually you use your application? How much? Yeah, how often?
Well, I can tell I'm using it on a daily basis, every single day, from early morning to late night. When I'm not in my workplace, in my office, I tend to use phone more. So I really look for some apps that kind of gives you quick access to information. When I'm not when I'm in office, I mostly just use a browser, but when I'm not in office, I use more mobile applications.
Now I have some question to my app. You could understand that you can't do nothing wrong in this app. You just, I don't test you, I just test my app. These questions are only to understand what is good in this app. When you first see my app, you see this screen. What buttons or something are you use in this screen? You just can take mouse.
Okay, so what I see, definitely this is application for mobile or mobile devices in the phone. What I like here, it's very simple. It has only basically four colors: green, gray, white, and black, which kind of gives me very nice overview of the elements, and kind of button stands out, what I like. So what I would do first is click just let's start. That would be kind of to explore the application. Let's start. So I get this comment. Should I put a comment in? Okay. I would go to the let's start, and probably I will see some overview. Oh, what is this? Okay, husband, boyfriend, wife, girlfriend. Is this a dating? Describe your daily routine during the usual week. Uh-huh. Daily- Okay, let's see with the wife. Okay, so I think it's very easy to, it doesn't take me anywhere, but I think it's very easy to see the areas. Mhm.
It should
Uh,
work.
Let's start. Wife. Let's try to click here.
It is work on phone, but why it doesn't work here?
What is really nice here, what I like with the app, it's simplicity in terms of color. Very often when I go to the phone and there are applications with a lot of colors or items, it's not really easy to find information what you're looking for. And this is a very good example how to avoid a busy design. I get really very easily overloaded with many elements on the application, so I like to be simple and to the point. So here with these buttons, what I like, they're very simplistic and there are not too many colors, so I can get a point across. Okay, let's see. Where is? Okay, let's see. Describe your daily routine during usual week with these sketches. Okay, so let's see. Your alarm clock. Okay. Your alarm clock range. Well, this will be definitely my mood. You look frustrated describing that. Okay, how does your daily routine look like? Let me again describe. Look in the morning. What can change your mood on your daily routine? Who is responsible for this? Okay, your mood. Let's see. Now I'm logging in. So let me go back. Can I go back over here? Should I log in? Should I type in my information?
Yes, put
Oh,
login button
okay,
and go to the next screen.
okay. Describe the daily routine. Okay. You came from work tired. Your husband cooked a delicious dinner. What you will do? Um, here. Well, I will definitely do this. Okay, family memories. During dinner with your family memories. So, what I like with this app is it's oops, should I type in?
You could press the button,
Mm-hmm.
but let's see why it doesn't work. It just
Mm-hmm.
give you a form.
Okay.
How you could type.
Okay. So let's see. Each dinner, paper, email. So let me. Okay. Should I type in something?
Yeah, you couldn't type on the
If
usability
it's real,
test.
right.
If it is real,
I would be able to type. What I like in this, it's very consistent. So these buttons appearing exactly in the same area of the screen, so you don't have to chase them around with your thumb, but they are just in the middle of the screen, which gives you a kind of nice. You can expect where the prompts will pop up. That's what I like with the positioning elements. So let's see now. Okay, so internet loan. Do you have to record something here? You have option.
I have option, but it
doesn't work.
Work on.
Okay, so let's see. If I go back to this, okay. I really like the starting screen because it will never make me confused because there are only 3 buttons, a big logo, and that's about it. And I think that most of the applications should really offer is just a basic start, not too many options, because whenever I have way too many options, I get confused. And what an additional thing that I like here, there are no redundant elements. So in some application, what I see is that they said login or sign in, or they have like 2 login places. There is only 1 login spot here, and that's what I like. I don't have to look around and try to kind of guess where should I log in or sign up. So it's very, so register is for the new upcomings. This is for the who is already a user of the app. So let's see if I log in. I will get. So will I be able to go back on the home if I click on the logo? That's something that I would expect.
Should be, but it should work.
Okay, so
You just
oh, it's over here. Okay, so let's see.
no.
Oh, okay. Let me go over screens. I'm not sure will that be a part of this app, but if I'm going through screens, sometimes I would like to see if there is something indication, like if I have to type in something, for example, here, it would be great to see that these areas where I should type in there kind of provide a different type of the font color, because it's a good indication for me that I should type in something in. Because simply it stands out. Here the fonts are all white, which is good. There is a good contrast between background and the fonts, but I would expect, and what I'm trying to in my apps, to put like, if I ask a user to type in something, I would really provide that in some kind of blinking colors, or kind of click to turn in a text, or font would be in different color. So that's only what I can tell here that might be. I like consistency with the applications and the way how you use positioning the different elements in the same area. It's definitely very, very easy to follow. Okay, let me see here. Background images. Okay, family memories. What I think it's really advantage here is that you don't use a variety of colors. You have mostly green and green related colors, which gives a very nice visual appeal to application. Okay. Is there any other question that you want to ask me?
I think. Yeah. So when you use this app or other apps, what I usually look for?
Well, what I typically look for is to pull up some quick information. I never really spend so much time on reading what's on the screen, but what I spend time is that I can tap very quickly on several buttons and get some information related to that search. So mostly that's what I do, to have a big button that I can tap in and what you have on this app and to get some info.
Thank you very much.